Hello there, my name is Andrew Druckmann, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Because after all, the reason why you clicked that link is because you want to learn how to get clients for my lawn care business. Well, guess what? You just came to the right place because that's exactly what we are going to be talking about today. Now, if you haven't done so already yet, consider subscribing to Traffic Magic because that is what we do. We talk about different tips and strategies to help you get more people to the front door of your business every single day. Because after all, if you have nobody at the front door of your business, you have no business because that is the bloodline to your business. And also something to keep in mind, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. This could give you more of an in-depth training on how to get more people to the front door of your business every single day. So now, without further ado, let's get into the action. So my very first tip I'm going to share with you in order to get more clients for my lawn care business is signing up for lead generation websites like, for example, intriguemedia.com. Now, granted, yes, excuse me, this is a paid lead generation website, so you have to pay for their services and pay for their leads. However, I don't want you to get discouraged because after all, we're going to be going through some free ways in order to get more people to the front door of your business anyway. So I don't want you to get discouraged. It's just the reason why I'm talking about this right now is because if you do have the funds to be able to invest in yourself, then by all means, I'm always go ahead and tell you to go ahead and invest in yourself, right? But if you don't worry about it. Again, we're going to go through some free ways in order to get more people to the front door of your business. Don't worry about it. I got you. So that's the very first thing. Second thing, understand that yes, this is like I said before, this is a paid feature. This is you would have to pay for their services, but just because it's a paid service does not necessarily mean that you don't go out there and nurture those leads and get those leads, because after all, just because it's a paid traffic source, or whether even being a paid traffic source uh, or paid ads or whatever, like you still have to put work to not only get those leads but also close on those leads. So I just want you to keep that in mind because that was one of the mistakes I made early on in my internet marketing journey, right? And the main reason I'm telling you to give intriguemedia.com a try, and why you should really take them under serious consideration, is because one of the things I'm going to be talking about throughout this video is when people are talking about your business, and when people talk about your business and that being from word of mouth of other people talk about how great your business is and your services are, that goes a long way. No matter what, I'm telling you, do not underestimate the power of word of mouth, because when word of mouth of other people are talking highly about your business after you took the time to help solve the problem, fulfill their needs, it goes a long way. And actually, even for me personally, one of the things I decided to do is when I looked up intriguemedia.com, even on my phone, I even was watching some of the videos that they were talking about how good their business is and how they do a good job of getting you leads and getting you clients for your business. So they also do have videos on that, but also if you want to read some more stories on them getting more people to the front door of your business, or more leads, then I would suggest you go all the way down to the end of this video like so. You look in the section here where it says resources, and then you click on success stories and you can read more about it. I've listened to the people, I've read the stories. I personally think it is very much worth your time. Now, what do you do after you took the time to close those leads out, after you close those clients out? I got you. Don't worry about it. So this is what you do. After you took the time to get those clients, you pay for the services, you close out on those clients, what do? Well, you do a couple things with that. First, you go ahead and you take some pictures and or video, or a combination of, or whatever it is you can do, and then also go ahead and ask them to leave you a positive review, because after all, seeing as how you did such a good job for them, after all, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be someone out there that's going to want to leave you a positive review, because after all, you were the one that helped solve their problem and fulfill their needs, because you were the go-to person to do exactly just that. And you take all that information, think about it, you got those positive reviews, and you got and you got your content. Now you can do something with it. And keep in mind, this is one of the things that you want to do as you're building credibility for your business, especially when you're starting from zero. Because the truth of the matter is that when you have to build up your business and you build up your credibility, truth of the matter is, it's important to try to get positive reviews. That's one of the best things that you could probably do for your business. But again, once you've gotten all that information, what I just talked about, I'm going to tell you, go ahead and sign up for mightysites.com. You can start your free trial today. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below this video for that as well. And as far as that goes, this is basically what you want to do. Keep in mind that mightysites.com, they do have tutorials on how to build out a website, so don't worry about it. They have, like I said, they have tutorials on how to build out a website. It doesn't have to be anything complex or complicated. Just simple, clean is perfectly fine. Do not overcomplicate this. So what do you do when you build out your website? What do? You put your contact information, that being your phone number, email address, etc. So this way they can get in contact with you. Then you take your content of before and after pictures of your work. You put that on your website. You can put a little bit of a bio in there talking about like, you've been doing it for however long, this is something you're passionate about, whatever the case might very well be. It's okay to talk about yourself, saying what you do and and certain things of that nature, right? So you take all that, you put all that content on there, and you have your website. Now, once you have your website, oh, and also just in case, here's the other thing I want to say really quickly before I finish up on this. Yes, when you start your free trial, I think it's like 7 or 14-day free trial, but then after you pay like $9 a month, which I personally think is pretty affordable. Or if you want to go to Upwork.com or Fiverr.com and have someone and pay them to build out a website for you, you can do that if you want. That's completely up to you. But once you've taken all of that information, you built out your website, you put all your info on there, then you go ahead and sign up for Google My Business and build out a Google Business profile. Now, here's the thing about this. That's why I want you to understand more than anything else, because in the world what we live in today, everybody and the mama's mama, they moved over to the internet. They moved over to social media because nobody is looking through the yellow pages and reading news articles or whatever have you when it comes to trying to find someone to help solve their problem and fulfill their needs. They're just not doing that anymore. So I'm just going to be completely honest with you, because I know we haven't gotten to social media yet, but we're going to. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not taking advantage of the internet and you're not taking advantage of social media, I personally think you are going to be leaving a lot of money on the table, and you're going to be doing yourself a total disservice. Now, what do? Like I said, you put your website on here, you build out your Google My Business profile. Now, keep in mind, this is what it looks like right now at the time of this recording, so it might look a little bit different later on, depending on when you look up the website. It's business.google.com. If for whatever reason you can't pull it up, then I would just type into the search engine. You Google it essentially, right? Or just put in the search engine, Google My Business, and this will pop up. It won't necessarily pop up right away. I think it's like the third column down or something like that. But it will be there once you pull that up. So what do? Now, like I said, this is for free, right? So you build out your Google My Business account, and then you put your website on here, you put all your info on there, your pictures, your positive testimonials, and keep something in mind, because the more positive testimonials you have on there, that's going to help with your rankings. So now that you've done that, right? Now that you've done it, you put that on Google. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move over to social media. Now, we're going to be talking about, for today's example, is going to be Facebook. However, though, that doesn't necessarily mean that you just only use Facebook. There's other things that you can use other than Facebook. There's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. Whatever the case might very well be. The main thing I'm going to tell you when it comes to this is that as you're doing this, understand, I'm going to tell you whether master whether one or two traffic sources at a time. I would not master any more than that. Uh, Now, if you wanted to master, after you master whether one or two traffic sources tops, after you've done that, if you want to venture off into other traffic sources, by all means, feel free to do so. All I'm saying is that there are multiple traffic sources you can use, but here's the thing about it. You do not want to spread yourself out too thin, and also, excuse me, understand that a lot of these social media platforms that you can easily take advantage of, so a lot of them work well. Some are a little bit more different than others, but understand that's going to be your it's up to you to do your due diligence to figure out exactly how they work, how Facebook is different from YouTube and TikTok and so on. But they're all pretty much the same, though. Just kind of something to keep in mind. So now, so what do? You go ahead, you build out your account. You make sure you are very specific in exactly what your niche is and exactly what your target audience is going to be. But once you figure out exactly who your niche is, right, and you know who your customer avatar is, again, that puts you in a better position to help solve their problem, and fulfill their needs. Because I mean, it depends what type of product, what type of projects that you're doing. It could be like smaller properties. Maybe they might involve a little bit more detail. It might not involve maybe as much work as like bigger properties. Maybe you might be dealing with someone that has a higher income home. Maybe the homes there, when you do some lawn care, they might be if they're bigger, maybe that might involve a little bit more work, so that might involve some more money and whatever have you. So these are the things you want to basically take. You want to understand exactly who your custom avatar is and exactly who your demographic audience is. Now, what I'm going to sit here and tell you to do is, like, for example, right? Like I said, Facebook is going to be the example for today. I would type into the search engine landscaping or lawn care, whatever. Either one doesn't matter. Uh, but however, what you do is you want to go into these Facebook groups. What you want to do as you're going into these Facebook groups, you want to make sure you're interacting with these people and you're putting out free content. Show them your work. Show them that you're the go-to person to help solve their problem and fulfill their needs. Remember, as you're building relationships with people, you're constantly engaging with these people. You are constantly putting out free content. You're putting out free information out there. And the beauty about putting out free content in there is when you're giving them value, you're showing them that you know what it is and what you're doing, right? And when you're building relationships with people, it's a great way of doing it through free content because you build a know, like, and trust. And when they see that you're the go-to person again to help solve their problem and fulfill their needs, it's more than likely than anything else that they're going to want to buy your services. Now, one of the other things that you can do is as you're building relationships with these people, go ahead and offer. I would tell you to offer them something for free. Now, obviously, you have to make sure that is congruent with your niche. And when you offer them something for free, what you do is you basically what you want to do is you want to create a lead magnet. And what a lead magnet is, you give them something away for free in exchange for their emailing address. So you have to understand that it has to be congruent with your niche and what you're doing. So just as kind of like a silly example, what would be maybe like a good silly example is give them a free ebook on seasonal lawn care, right? Some tips to help preserve their lawn care, so that this way the lawn can be nice and fresh looking and look very attractive. Whatever the case might very well be, just as long as it's congruent with your niche. That's the important thing more than anything else, and as long as it's giving them value. Now, the reason why I do that and give them something for free in exchange for their email address is so that this way you can add them to your emailing list later on down the road. And at that point, as you build out your email list, you keep sending them content, you keep building relationships with these people. That at that point becomes your traffic source, and that's a very, very powerful thing, because understand that after you took the time to get these people on your emailing list and you're building out your emailing list, and the more of a relationship that you build with these people, that at that point becomes your traffic source. And when it's your traffic source, Can't nobody take that away from you. And the last tip I'm going to share with you, even if you have to go so far as to go into your local areas and you're passing out flyers or business cards or whatever have you and interacting with these people in person, trust and believe, if you're taking the time to build to hand out flyers, even if you're having conversations with these people one on one, you talk about the fact that you really do want to take the time to try to earn their business. It goes a long way. And you don't necessarily have to just interact with people on social media and the internet to necessarily get free clients to the front door of your business. Even just putting yourself out there, yourself, and just handing out flyers or business cards can work, has worked and will still work just as well. You would be very, very surprised that of how many people would be willing to give you a chance if you're willing to put yourself out there. Because after all, nobody's going to know about your business if you're not willing to put your business out there. And sometimes you have to be willing to put yourself out there. And if you want more of an in-depth training on that, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for that as well. And of course, if you felt like you got some value out of this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below because, of course, I always want to know is that you got to see, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.